Guys, welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 8. I'm your host, Renovate. Guys, we got a slight problem again. It never fails. Let me show you what's going on. So I logged on, right? And this thing was plumb out of energy. So I think I need to make some more speed upgrades for this. I think I can make the crusher faster. The problem is I don't think this thing can keep up. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and make a speed upgrade and I'll tell you what happens. So speed, we need to craft. Let's craft like 4 of these and let's just see what happens. And it should kick on. There we go. So I logged on and I wanted to see how many ingots we made from the last episode. And let's go put these in there. So that does 4 at a time. Alright, so it's still putting in there. Okay. I'm thinking that I could probably double this. And I think that's something that we'll look into. This is the cheapest energy I've ever had, just so you guys know. This is holding 16 million as a backup. But, so I came over here to see what was going on, right? And nothing was moving, and you can see this is at 72%. So these are running. They run as much as they can to get these to go, right? But I was completely out of power, so these things were completely drained. This thing was off. I went to look into our system. This was off, and so then I came down here because I wanted to see, like, if you go into here you can actually, or it's actually this one. What was that? Oh, it's a B. I thought somebody came down the stairs. That was creepy. I came into here, and the one that says the end, I think it's on the next page. Let's go to the next page. One of these. This is the overworld. So this flux point. So that's the thing that's making the nether stars. But the one that was in the end. Oh, it's not there because it's right here. I took it off. It literally was using like 13,000 RF to mine unobtainium. We don't need any more unobtainium. We are at 17,000 ingots. I don't need any more unobtainium. And what I think is happening though is I think that even though it says 17,000 on there, if I could hit this freaking thing, I think it actually has. Oh, we are at 17,000. So we have all this. It's the ore that we have. So we have plenty enough unobtainium. I'm done with unobtainium. The thing I don't have a lot of, though, is the other stuff, which is all the modium, right? So I need to go mine that myself because the world, or whatever you call it, the chunk destroyer doesn't mine that stuff. So you got to go get it yourself. But yeah, this thing is keeping up, right? You can see that it's working. I mean, it's working. This is just on this power. It's working okay, but I would love to have it just fly through, like enough power. And so I was looking in our book, right? So, and then there's this thing for bigger reactors. Now, the one thing that I have a problem with bigger reactors is there's a chance that it can blow up. So, and I'm okay with that as long as it's not near our base. But I think that will be okay, hopefully. But I know that there's a way to do this in ComputerCraft, using ComputerCraft and like a script, and it kind of shows, you know, when to turn it off and things. But I think the things that you put on the top, I think Link did this in one of his videos. Let's actually go over to his house real quick and see if he has it still set up. I just want to see. We haven't been over to his house in a while, so I just want to go see. So let's go over to Link's place. Why did it say wither? Oh, he's sucking the essence out of a wither. All right. I hope he knows that he can't get nether stars from a wither. Link. I tried that, and you don't get wither stars. So hopefully you kind of heard that in my video. But anyways, so let's go in here. I think it's under his base. I believe it's downstairs. And then maybe downstairs again. No, not downstairs again. Where is your reactor, my man? Oh, it's in a box. Oh, I can't see it. Poop. Okay, well, we'll have to just wait then. Well, I'm not going to wait on anything. I'm just going to go ahead and build it. I think we're going to see if that's going to be the best option. So what I was reading, though, is if you go in here and click on the book, this is all easy. And this thing is actually pretty simple to make. I mean, it uses basically coal to make most of the equipment. But there's this reaction modificator, or reactor moderators that modify the efficiency of the reactor. And it says right here, unobtainium blocks are considered to be the best, right? And we have too many of it. So I was thinking, well, maybe we do that, right? The only issue that I have is I don't have any uranium, which is surprising. So I'm going to go to the big quarry, and let's see, where are we at? We're way over here. Oh, I didn't bring, oh poop, I don't have the crap. I don't have the ender chest with me. Okay, so that sucks. All right, but there is uranium in here, so we can go ahead and grab, what is this, Peridot? Let's go ahead and grab all this and that. All right, and then while we're here, I mean, we don't need to go get that stuff yet, the unobtained, or the all the bodium. I think we'll be fine. So this will be some uranium ore. That's not going to be enough because I think I need a ton of it to actually craft with, but we can go ahead and stick it in here though. Actually, we just stick it in here. Let's go ahead and put all this in there. We'll just go ahead and stick this in here, and then the blocks, and that'll start making us some uranium that's going to go into our system. Okay. So to get this thing started, let's go in here and look. So we got to go to @big reactors, all right? Actually, let's go into here real quick. So we got 26 of these available. Let's go into @big, all right? Here's the big reactors. It needs the reactor casing, all right, which uses graphite ingots, uranium, makes 4 of these, and iron. So graphite ingots is basically burnt coal. All right, so we just need to get a bunch of charcoal and burn it. So let's grab we can make a recipe for that. Let's go ahead and do that. So let's go back to big reactors and let's get graphite, this one, and then we can make a burning recipe, and that's coal, and that doesn't have to be anything different. And then we can put that in here, and then we can go in here and we can say, hey, make us like 400 of these, or not 1400, let's make 500 of these. All right, click start, and this should be going like crazy. Yep, so that's cool. So that's going to make those real quick. And then we do have their uranium ingots now. We're starting to get a supply. It should show up here somewhere. Yep, they're right there. And then the only other thing we're going to need is big reactors is probably, we got the iron, so we're going to need that. And we're going to need to make some of these other things, which requires that. The reactor glass is made out of glass. How much glass do we have in our system? Just curious. Glass? We don't have much, so let's make like 200 glass. Start. All right, so that's gonna make us some glass. Awesome. All right, so that's doing its thing. All right, and then let's go back to big reactors @big. All right, and then we're gonna need to make these reactor fuel rods, which are the same thing. Okay, and then we're gonna need to make a terminal, an access point. So the access point says press W to ponder. What does the access point do? So this goes on the outside. This is the frame, right? And then you put these in the middle, and then you put this piece on the top, and then you have this. So I can't click on any of the kind of click identify. This is the reactor control rod. This is the power tap. This is where we get the power out. This is the terminal. It tells us what's going on. Reactor access point. Reactor access subject on this scene. So I'm guessing one is an input, one's an output. That's all. I'm guessing what that is. So that's cool. All right. So if that's the case, I wonder what this big thing is here then. This is turbine. So we can make a turbine too. These are that. So there's nothing very, this takes ludicrite blocks, graphite blocks, cyanite blocks. I don't know any of that stuff. Reactor wrench. Why does it look like a piece of ham? Reactor wrench. And I think that's all we need, really. This is, I think the big turbines is, I thought that used to be involved with mechanism. Maybe I'm wrong. But let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and let's clear this out. And let's go ahead and make these casings. So that's going to be a recipe, all right? And then we're going to also need to make the reactor glass. So that's going to be a recipe. All right, and let's put these in here. All right, I'm going to try to make one that's a 9 by 9 by 9. All right, my room here right here is how tall? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to the ceiling. All right. I'm wondering if I really want to take this down because we don't even need that anymore other than experience, but I don't even think I need that. I really want to put the reactor in here, but I guess we could put it, I mean, we could put it in the ground right here. That'd be kind of cool, right? So if we did that, it'd be, let's say this is the center block. And we go 2, 3, let's see, that's 3, that's 4 from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and that's 4. And let's go ahead and dig this out. All right, and then I'm thinking this is where it will go. And then this is 5, and then we need to go this one, and this one, right? So that's cool. All right, so we need this to be pretty deep then. So I'm gonna dig all this out real quick. All right, I got a hole dug. I don't know if that's deep enough, but it looks like it's gonna be deep enough. So let's go in here and there we go. All right, so we got all this stuff that I just vein mine the whole thing, so that should work. Let's put all this stuff in here like that, and then let's put some of this stuff. Actually, let's put this here. I don't know why I always come over here when we have one of those things there. I'm just so used to it not working, basically. That's the truth. Let's go to @big, right? And then let's go ahead and see if we can craft. Let's do the math on this, all right? So I got my calculator out. You guys know how I like my calculator. So if we go 9 by 9, so that's going to be, so 9 by 9 is 81. So that'll do the base, right? So let's do this in pieces, right? So let's do 81 pieces. Start. All right. So that's going to make 81 pieces. It made us 84. That's fine. So this is the base right here. Okay. And then we're going to need on the side rails, it's 9 tall, right? So it's actually going to be only 7 tall on the side inside. So we need 8. So we need 8 times 4. So that's 32. So let's make another 32. 32. All right. Start. All right. Made us a perfect 32. All right. And then around the perimeter, you're going to have 9 and then 9 on one side and then 8 and 8. So let's just say 9 times 4. So that is 36. All right. Start. All right. So there's 36. So that should be everything we need to make the frame of it, right? Let's just go ahead and break a hole here. Actually, let's just go outside and go in right here. And the reason I'm putting it over here is this is where we need most of our power, right? So if we go like this and put this bad boy, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And if you're wondering why I'm building it here, this is going to be the top of it. I don't really want to see it. I don't mind looking at the top of it and walking on it. So we're going to put it here, and then I don't need that little piece right there. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we didn't go deep enough. So let's break all this. 7, 8. Is that right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's the base. All right. So this is it. And then, yeah, we need to just break all this out. So let's just break all that out. And then we'll make this. All right. So that's that. And if I just if I got my wand out, we could just build this whole thing across. But I want to go ahead and finish the corners. Yep, there we go. And then we'll go down on this side. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's grab that because I don't want to waste any. All right, so we're going to fill this. Daggone it. We're going to fill... Jeez. Oh, you got to love those... got to love the jetpacks, man. We got to love the jetpacks. All right, so let's do this. And we'll see how much power this thing puts out. I'm just curious. All right, and then let's go ahead and grab, we have a wand. We used to have a wand. We used to have 3 of them in here. But we don't have one now. All right, let's go and click on this. Click on wand. Where's all our wands? Oh, crap. I don't know where, maybe they're all broke. I don't know. Wand. Let's just make a wand, I guess. Let's make an iron one. That will work. All right, and then let's just wand this. Oh, poop. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. All right, let's go up like this. You know, it'd probably be easier to do it this way, and then instead of using the glass, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Let's go up here and get rid of this. All right, there we go. All right, so now we should be able to use our wand. Oh, Jesus. What is this? The heck? Really? All right. That, and that. All right, cool. So there's our 9x9. All right, and we still have some blocks left, which we should have had. All right, so let's go back to our base, and let's go ahead and make the outside pieces. So let's put this in there, all that crap, and that. Okay, and then let's go into this, and let's go to @big. All right, and then we need all this. So this is gonna be a 7x7, and we need this on 4 sides, right? So that's what, 49 times 4 is 196. My God. 192. Do we have enough? We do. Start. And we should actually see it in here @big. So it's making them really fast. Now, I didn't make the whole entire 196 because you remember we have a couple of places that are for the reactor controller and everything like that. So let's go put all this in there. All right, so we're gonna fill all this in. What is the deal with these things, man? I haven't had these in my base forever. All right, let's put these here, and we can go up like this. Like I said, I'm probably going to decorate even lower on this lower level, which I don't know what I would make it because we're already like 3 levels high. What's going on? Why won't you build? Is it broke? What's going on? It won't build now. Oh, guys, I thought I was recording because I never clicked stop on the last time. So anyways, I went ahead and made all the pieces and made all the interior pieces, and we made all of these. So I made a reactor terminal. We made a redstone port, a computer port. I don't know if we'll ever use these two. These are our 2 power taps that we're just going to pull out. And then this is our input and our coolant. So I need to figure out what these do. I know that one is for the uranium. I think the coolant, I think you withdraw the waste out of the other one. And then if you remember, it said that if you used this on the inside, it should make the reactor like God mode. So it didn't say God mode, but that's what it should be. So since I didn't record any of that stuff, and I thought I was, so I wasn't wasting time, you can watch me do this. So this is going to fill all these in. Now, back in the day, when this was an actual mod, or back in the old day, like I think it's 7.10 or something like that, you used to have to fill this in with like a liquid coolant, which was made from, I think, blizzes or something like that. It was kind of cool, but it was like a liquid blue stuff, and it would turn everything into snow. It was freaking cool. For some of you old timers, you guys know what I'm talking about. So, but now it says you use blocks, so we'll use these blocks and see what efficiency we get out of this. I know that we want to have, I know this has an efficiency number on it for how much power you get per ingot of uranium, and you want that number to be like super, like you want it to be, I hope this doesn't break a bunch of them. Okay, just breaks one, good. You want that number, you want to get like the most RF as you can, so the actual percentage on the ingot will be very small. That's what I'm trying to say. So if it says 1 ingot per like whatever RF, we want it to be like 0.1 ingot per that RF. So hopefully that makes sense. So you'll see when I turn it on what I'm talking about. So we just gotta fill these in. I think there's got like 2 more. This is probably gonna look freaking sweet once we get it turned on. I don't know if it glows or not. That'd be kind of cool to see if it glows. All right, we got 2 more holes here. And then we just gotta fill the top these in with regular reactor blocks. And then if all things go as planned, we should have a completed reactor here. Go to @big, and I need like 25 of these, or 32, that works. And then we'll put these in there, put this away, that away, put all that stuff away, and we should, this should have some particles, or you should see a change. I think the particles are off. You should see a change in the way that it looks. Uh-oh, so did it not work? All right, is it, did we miss something? I don't think we missed anything. It says reactor may only have coolant ports, actively cooled type, or power taps. Oh, okay. So I don't need that piece right there then. That's basically what it's telling me. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm probably gonna need 2 access points then. So let's go into @big. Probably gonna need 2 access ports. Let's make one of these, because I know I'm gonna need to pull out the waste. I just don't know what that's gonna be. And then let's go ahead and grab that. All right, let's put this away, and I think we should be good. So this will be like that. Whoops. See, that's what I did last time. Whoop. And then now is it good? There we go. So it's offline. It's not on. All right. And then on these tops, we kind of want to say, it says insert by 10%, insert, control shift maximum insertion applied to all rods. We don't want them to go all the way in. So let's do control shift. Actually, you know what? I think the further that these go down, the higher it is. So let's only go down like, let's go down like 60%. All right. And then all apply to all. All right. So all these should be 60%. Okay. That should be good. Okay. If I throw in a piece of uranium. So let's grab our uranium real quick. We need to make some more uranium, but let's go grab it. You know what? We probably don't have any uranium left because we used it all to craft stuff. We have 920. We're good. All right, so let's see. Direction input, direction output, outputting waste, direction input, inputting. All right, so this is inputting. All right, so can I put, we want to input uranium, right? So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get an exporter. That's an exporter. That's exactly what we wanted. All right, and we'll go like this. Right, and then we're going to say export this, and I guess it's not going to matter as long as we export it into there. That's the only thing it's going to be using it, really. All right, and then we want to import, let's just do a pipe here, or actually we want to do it this way. We need a pipe out of our system, so let's do pipe this, and then we're going to need one of these, and then we'll just need, let's get a barrel real quick, and let's just see what we get out of this for right now. Okay, so we'll go with a pipe here, and on this we need this to be an output, right? The waste. Let's get our wrench. And it looks like we threw our wrench in our system. We did. All right, and then let's wrench that. I don't know what it's pulling out right now, so, but we'll figure it out. And it doesn't need to have anything, so it should just pull it out. And then this, we need to go ahead and get some pipes out of our system. So pipes. Actually, cables is what we need. All right, and then we'll pull this. Let's just do it like this. And we'll run a cable like this. And then up here and across. All right, and then is it filling up? It is filling up. So it's filling up with fuel. So I'm going to wait till it fills up and then we'll turn it on. All right, so give me 115,000. Is that 115 MERF? Is that million? No way. We'll see what it is here in a second. All right, it's filled up. I put a stack upgrade in there, and you can see this thing like is lit up with green goo on the inside. So we're gonna turn this thing on. I want to see what happens. Let's go like this. All right, so our millibuckets per tick, we're generating 200,000 RF. I can't tell if this is like really hot. It says here reactivity rate, how reactive is your reactor is. It's 200% reactive. Is that good? How much fuel the reactor is consuming? You're consuming a lot of fuel. Toggle waste ejection enabled. So is this good? I don't think that's a good number, guys. Fuel usage rate. How much fuel the reactor is consuming. Ratio of fuel to waste. 600 buckets of fuel. I don't know if this is good or not, honestly. Is it producing waste? It's producing waste like super fast. All right, so is uranite like not the best fuel for this thing? At big reactors? Is there something else that we could probably use for fuel? Tell you what, let me look up something real quick, because I think this number is like way too high. Like, I feel like that number is super high, but it is producing 200,000 RF, but we're probably blowing through our uranite if I type in at big, or just type in urine. So 160, yeah, look how fast it's going through our uranium. That's super fast, guys. Let's try something. So what happens if we, if we do 100%, just curious. So that number is staying the same. This number went down. All right. So what happens if we go like this and we say only go in 50%? All right. right? So they all should be at 50%. Yeah, they are all. All right, now let's see what happens. So that went up to 12. That's even worse. And our heat is high. I don't know how high your reactor is. That says it's pretty high. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn this off. Let's figure out what this thing needs to be to make it work properly. Be right back. All right, guys, I've been playing around with a couple of different blocks. So I tried the blue ice that we have from over here, and it says it's an invalid block. I tried vibranium, and it didn't seem to change that much, and we really don't have that much vibranium, to be honest with you. And so I looked on their wiki page, and there's some things on there in regards to modifiers. And I didn't want to do that crap. It said that sometimes modifiers, there's 4 characteristics of the modifiers that you put in there. One of them is absorption rate, how much it absorbs the heat, how much it transfers the heat side to side. And it says that the unobtainium is the best block, but our efficiency rating, the efficiency rating should be sub 1. That should be our efficiency rating. So for whatever reason, our efficiency rating sucks. And I'm trying to figure out why. Maybe you guys know why. So if you guys have built one of these, you let me know, but we're going to try. I just want to see, like, diamond is what it says, you know, you can use. So I just wanted to see, we're going to throw these in there and we're going to plop this on real quick. So I just want to see. So with the diamond, see, it's still, the heat is insane. So this number should be 0 point something. I'm not kidding. So I don't know if we just built it wrong or if it's too big and it doesn't have enough. That would be the only thing I can think of, is that even though we have it surrounded on the outside and no cores, I'm just wondering if, or maybe these things shouldn't be in as much. Let's hold Alt. I mean, let's like bring them out. Like, what happens if we bring them out to 35%? That should make them all like that, right? So I'm curious. It's been a while since I've used this, and let's turn this on. That's still, yeah, our efficiency is really high. That's not even a high efficiency. That's horrible. Let's go Alt and then Shift. Let's just try like 75% and see if that works, right? So let's click this on. So, oh man, I saw that 1 point number. So that's actually, let's see how hot this actually gets though. It's staying below 3. Well, it just went above 3, but it's staying below 3. So maybe that's what our problem is. We just don't have the rods in far enough. I'm afraid to put them in that far any deeper. Whoops. Let's go like 80%. So we need to get this number like super low so it doesn't use so much uranium, but we're also losing, like, our temperature went way down, which is good. But we're also losing RF. So it's generating 140,000 RF a tick, which isn't that bad, really. But like I said, we're going through. So let me do something real quick. If that's the case, let me go ahead. Let's turn this off. I'm going to break these back out. So you saw what it was. We were sub 3, right? So I'm going to break these back out. All these diamond blocks that I put in here. And then I'm going to put the unobtainium back in there. That's already in there. And then we'll see if the unobtainium is actually better. So I guess it just has to do with how far the rods are in. I don't want to put them in like all the way. I don't want to come back. I don't want to log on and this thing's blown up, but I don't think it will blow up. I don't know. It's been a while since I've used this mod, like I said. I actually haven't even used this mod. I haven't even used this mod. I'm talking about the old school one. So, oops, I didn't want to do that. So let's clear these out. We'll put the unobtainium back in there and we'll try it and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, that's not looking like half bad. It's staying below 3,000 degrees, but this is still a pretty high number. I don't like this number. This is how reactive. It's like really reactive. So we might have to play with this. I don't think I'm going to use this yet. I don't know any other way unless it needs to like get rid of some of the power that's in there. And I don't really need any of this stuff. But I mean, we could put the power into a battery, I guess. Let's just go ahead and grab some universal cables real quick. Universal, and then yeah, these are here. And if I go like that, let's see, we're way over here. So actually we should have just went like this way. So that's only pumping out 19,000. That's weird. All right, let's come across here and then we can pick it up right here like that, and we'll get rid of that. All right, let's see how this is, working. So it is right at 2.3 and 200%. So that's not good, but we tried, right? All right, guys. I think that's all we're going to do. I'm going to clear this out real quick just so we can get some of the stone out of the way and I can get a good picture of this thing. But that thing's massive. And I don't really have a good light source down here, do I? So might have to like put some lights down here. So I'll take a picture of this later, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please let me know what you've used if you've built this reactor. And then let me know if we can get it more efficient. I know we can. I'll probably play with it to see. But you guys let me know. Leave it in the comments. I will see you next time.